see Callum. No one's fucked this chair, right? All right, we're safe. Man, I should apologize from the stage to Callum. We didn't know he busted his leg, and we've booked him for the biggest stage possible. So we'll put a little extra in your pay packet, huh? But hey, my name is Morgan Hunter Bell. People have told me that I have a voice like Elvis until I start singing. Some people also say that I look like the professional wrestler Stone Cold Steve Austin, if he'd never been to the gym. And joke's on them, right? I've been to a gym. And that was about enough for me. I played a lot of sports growing up, though. You know, I played cricket, I played soccer, I played hockey, all badly. Yeah, I never got a trophy for playing sports. But I did get a trophy for not playing sports. Sorry, atrophy. I got atrophy from not playing sports. This is a hell of a crowd, man. I gotta say, I'm not quite used to this kind of gig, you know? My kind of gig is I'm at a bar on taco night where they don't have any tacos. But I have played to these kind of crowds before. This is the first one where it's actually everyone's here for comedy. Because sometimes they ask you to do the corporate gigs, right? Where it's a crowd of this size, but they are not here for comedy, you know? There was this, the Waves conference, they emailed me and say, hey, we've seen some of your clips online, and we like what you do. We think you're the man for the job. We want you to come and do your thing at the Waves conference. It's this whole water sports conference thing. I was like, all right, cool. How much does it pay? Because you have to ask, And they said, here's the thing. We will pay you in gold. So, all right. Like I'd never been paid in gold before. And it's like, but again, like how much gold are we talking? And like, as much as you can drink. Yeah, wrong kind of water sports conference. Although it does explain which clips of mine they saw online. Now, I just want to get a quick poll because I've been telling that one for a little while, and it was brought to my attention that not everyone knows what I'm talking about. So make some noise if you thought I was referring to the beer Export Gold. Yeah. No one! Fucking... You motherfucker! You thought that no one knew because you didn't know. So 200 people here all know I was making a piss joke. Yeah, okay. Fucking, we're with it. I'm getting real comfortable now. That's great. I come across a lot of people in my life, strangers typically, when they'll ask me, hey, whereabouts in the States are you from? And I don't have a good answer for that because the truth is Wanganui. Yeah, we got some Wanganui people in the house. Hell yeah. And so I like to go back there and gig as much as I can, right? But the house MC over there, he's a real American. And he'll open up the show and be like, hey, okay guys, I was on TripAdvisor. Wanganui is a weird town, right? The third best thing to do here is there's an elevator in a hill. And I gotta say, I was kind of offended by that, you know? Because I grew up on Jury Hill. I was raised by that elevator. Thank you. That's usually my opener where I just kind of let people in like, okay, that's about as corny as it gets. Now it gets better. But I've got it in the middle for you. It's when I tell them I'm from Wanganui, people are like, oh, so you're faking the accent then? I'm like, who would fake an American accent? That's not a thing I would do. But the best explanation anyone can give me on why I sound the way I sound, because I've never left the country. I only got my passport like last month, you know? The best explanation is that I watched too much Sesame Street as a kid. And, like, you've heard me for a little while now. I don't think I sound like anyone on Sesame Street. Yeah, I don't think I can do an Elmo impression. I'm not about to try. But apparently it comes out most prevalent when I count. But I don't know, like, how, we give that a go, right? I'll start counting and you tell me how much I sound like the count, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, man. Our headliner, Wilson Dixon, he's a fantastic guy. He's a real American cowboy, and it's a name that, you know, sounds like an outlaw. That's pretty cool. I don't have outlaw appeal, you know. But I was named after a notorious criminal. You might have heard of this guy. He doesn't have like a Netflix special or anything. Like, you would know if my name was Morgan Menendez. I don't know. We've got the Ed Gein story coming up soon. Is that a better reference for now? Never mind. But I was named after a guy called Terrence Andrew Morgan. He was this guy, he was committing fraud all through Wanganui in the 80s. It was my dad's alias. When he was committing fraud in Wanganui in the 80s. And I've been thinking lately, like, yeah, I can't help but feel like as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more and more like my dad, even though I wasn't raised by him. You know, again, that was the elevator. And I think, you know, because he never attended my cricket games or my hockey games or my soccer games growing up, you know. And I realized I'm the same. I don't go to my kids' games either. And it's not for a lack of trying, right? Like, I'm out there on the turf and on the field as often as I can. It's just that my kids, man, they don't exist. Makes it real difficult, you know? But my dad, much like Wilson, he was a bit of a cowboy, and he wanted me to kind of follow in his footsteps, but you know, due to the atrophy, he didn't think I'd make it as a rodeo rider. He said, "Oh, I'll tell you what, you could be a rodeo clown." And so I decided to meet him halfway. It's not my first rodeo. I will not have my first rodeo. But he was a weird guy because, yeah, while he did ride real bulls from time to time, his main trade was touring around the country with the mechanical bull. And we're all kind of familiar with that, right? You go to a pub or an A&P show and you go, way for 7 seconds, and then, you know, you move on with your life. Yeah, he didn't do that last time. But I was trying to relay this story to my partner's father not too long ago, and he sort of cut me off pretty quick. He's like, mechanical bulls, bloody useless. I hired one once. Wouldn't fuck any of the cows. There's like my bull, Gus. Oh yeah, he's outstanding in his field. He impregnates 20 heifers and gores 3D rodeo clowns every season just to put money on the table. And you want to put him out of a job? How's he gonna pay his student loans? But I'm gonna have to clear up my man cave so we can move back in. He's out there, he's sitting on the phone on hold with winds every day for 6 hours just listening to ba-ba-ba-boom-ba, but that's sheep music. What's next? AI is going to replace AI? I'll be dead in the ground before ChatGPT tells me how to shove jizz out the car's ass. And now, it's an awkward situation, is it? Because I'm not going to tell him how to have a robot do his job for him. But AI can do some... I'm actually wildly against AI for the most part, but when it comes to music, it's a formula. And so it kind of works out. And because I can't write my own song, but I can write lyrics. And to cap it all off, because this is kind of a cowboy occasion, I wrote a country song about Wanganui. So bear with me, as you will soon find out my Elvis voice does not hold up. Hit the track. They tell me there's a river, but I ain't never been. Wanganui in New Zealand, the place to be, says my friend Jim. Arts and culture everywhere, blacks I've never seen. They say it's nice and friendly there, but I heard that one guy's mean. Wanganui, I can't pronounce it. Wanganui, I won't denounce it. Wanganui, there's lots of water if you like that kind of thing. Crafts and markets on the quay on a cold Sunday. People smile and say hello, tell them all that I said hey. Wanganui, I won't denounce it. Wanganui, I can't pronounce it. Wanganui, there's lots of water if you like that kind of thing. So there's an elevator in a hill. Wanganui, I won't denounce it. Wanganui, I can't pronounce it. Wanganui, there's lots of water if you like that kind of thing. Wanganui, I can't denounce it. Wanganui, I can't pronounce it. Wanganui, there's lots of water if you like that kind of thing. Thank you all very much.
Give it going for Morgan Hunter-Bell. Yeah, he knew what to do to get you guys going, didn't he? Country and Western.